Is Rashford better than Díaz Miranda? Here is our 1 vs 1 opinion. Who has more goals in 2022/2023? Marcus Rashford or Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda? Arrow down. Marcus Rashford has the following offensive skills. He has 17 goals and a total of 49 shots on goals. This results in a goal conversion rate of 49%. He had a total of 0 big chances. Expected goals can only be provided to logged-in users. Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda has the following offensive skills. He has 4 goals and a total of 8 shots on goals. This results in a goal conversion rate of 8%. He had a total of 0 big chances. Who has more assists in 2022/2023? Marcus Rashford or Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda? Arrow down. Regarding the passing and playmaking skills, we can see the following picture. Marcus Rashford has a total of 4 assists, 14 key passes. These are passes leading to a shot on goal, and he created a total of 0 chances. Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda has a total of 2 assists, 9 key passes, and he created a total of 0 chances. Another important metric to measure the player's performance is the pass completion rate in general, and more importantly the pass completion rate into the opponent's box, because this is where most goals are made. Marcus Rashford has a pass completion rate of 0% for passes into the box. Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda has a pass completion rate of 0% for passes into the box. Expected goals, expected goal build-up and expected goal chain value are only visible to our logged-in users. Who is better in defense, Marcus Rashford or Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda? Arrow down. Let's have a look at Marcus Rashford's and Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda's defensive skills. Marcus Rashford has a total of 3 blocks, 71 aerial duels and a total number of 4 tackles. Luis Fernando Díaz Miranda has a total of 0 blocks, 44 aerial duels and a total number of 3 tackles. This post is comparing Luis Díaz and Marcus Rashford FUT23. Both players are left wingers playing in Premier League. Díaz is from Colombia while Rashford is from England. With a total rating of 84, the higher rated player is Luis Díaz versus Marcus Rashford's rating of 81. Luis Díaz versus Marcus Rashford comparison. For wingers, pace, dribbling and passing are key statistics. When we focus on pace, Díaz is clearly superior with 91, this is superior to 87 for Rashford. When it comes to dribbling, Díaz is the much better player with 87, which is better than 81 for Marcus Rashford. Focusing on passing, both players are evenly matched with both players scoring 75. Shooting, skills and weak foot can be important too for wingers in FIFA 23 depending on what you are looking for and how you play. With regards to shooting, Rashford is marginally better with 82, which is better than 80 for Luis Díaz. Other factors to consider are skills and weak foot ratings. Rashford has 5-star skills compared to 4-star skills for Díaz. Díaz has 4-star weak foot compared to 3-star weak foot for Rashford. Bet365 have boosted the odds on Liverpool's Colombian striker scoring from outside the box at Old Trafford on Monday. Manchester United welcome Liverpool to Old Trafford on Monday in what is one of the biggest fixtures in world football. The rivalry between these two English Premier League sides is intense, and in recent meetings the Merseysiders have come out well on top, with their 2 games against United last season seeing them win 4-0 and 5-0 respectively. Manchester United vs Liverpool odds boost. For this game Bet365 have boosted the odds of Liverpool's Colombian forward Luis Díaz scoring from outside the box, with the odds jumping from +1,200 to +1,600. The former Porto forward scored a spectacular equalizer from outside of the area in last weekend's 1-1 draw with Crystal Palace, and Díaz boasts an extremely powerful strike. Indeed, Díaz's last goal last season against Tottenham Hotspur also came from outside the box, and the Colombian has plenty of ability in scoring from distance, which makes this price boost an extremely tempting option. Díaz scored against United last season, so he knows all about the intensity of this fixture, and backing him to get on the scoresheet once again could be highly profitable. Odds correct at the time of scoring. Please gamble responsibly. How many goals has Marcus Rashford scored during his career? Manchester United star's stats in full. The England international is already among Man Utd's top goal scorers ever, but how many goals has he scored so far? Marcus Rashford's talent has been obvious since his early days at the Manchester United academy, and his rise to prominence was swift. The attacker has been a lifelong United fan and has been at the club since he was 7 years old. He made his first team debut in 2015-16 and has developed into a key figure since, with his explosiveness and athleticism on and off the ball, on top of his ball-striking technique, making him a threat from multiple situations. Beyond the pitch, Rashford has also been a vocal figure against racism, food poverty, and homelessness, and his efforts to curb this with various campaigns to provide school students with meals and homeless people with necessary items earned him a member of the Order of the British Empire (MBE) in October 2020. It's his performances on the pitch that most Man United fans will judge him on, though, so just how many goals has he scored for the club so far? Goals for Manchester United. Rashford made his senior debut with United in the 2015-16 season against Danish club Midtjylland in an Europa League round of 32 game, and he marked the occasion by scoring twice in a 5-1 win. His knack to step up on the big moments was evident from his early days, as he went on to score against cross-city rivals Manchester City to help United win the game, becoming the youngest goal scorer in the derby, overtaking Wayne Rooney. The 2019-20 season was the most productive one in his career so far, as he scored 22 goals in 44 appearances after signing a new 4-year deal at the start of the campaign. His commitment to the club was such that he played through the pain for almost 2 years before getting a surgery done in 2021. In 2022-23, he already matched his tally from last season in just 13 games, having scored against Liverpool and Arsenal in the process. Goals for England. Rashford's rise to the summit for his country was swift as well. He was a part of England's Euro 2016 squad after making his senior professional debut just 4 months earlier. He has since represented England at the 2018 World Cup and 2020 Euros, hitting double figures for the Three Lions. Rashford goals in total for club and country. Rashford recently completed a century of goals for Manchester United. He has been an integral part of the squad since his debut and continues to be one of the pillars under Erik ten Hag. For England, he is closing in on 50 appearances, and while he is behind the likes of Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling in the pecking order, Rashford's goal tally remains decent. Still relatively young, Rashford is capable of being the talisman for both club and country and has the better part of his career still ahead of him. Marcus Rashford MBE, born October 31, 1997, is an English professional footballer who plays as a forward for Premier League club Manchester United and the England national team. He is considered as one of the best forwards in the world. A product of the Manchester United youth system, he joined the club at the age of 7. Rashford scored 2 goals on both his first team and European debut against Midtjylland in the UEFA Europa League in February 2016 and his Premier League debut against Arsenal 3 days later. He also scored in his first Manchester derby, as well as on his EFL Cup and UEFA Champions League debuts. With United, Rashford has won the FA Cup, 2 EFL Cups, the FA Community Shield and the UEFA Europa League. Rashford scored on his England debut in May 2016, becoming the youngest English player to score in his first senior international match. He has since appeared at 2 UEFA European Championship, 2016, where he was the tournament's youngest player, and 2020, where he appeared in the final as England finished runners-up to Italy. He has also represented England at the 2018 and 2022 FIFA World Cup.